The person could be good, bad, virtuous, ill, evil, whatever. The person is right there in front of you. Why do you need to know his caste? The person is sufficient, is he not?
Yes, sir.
If he is sick, you want to help him. Or would you ask for his caste? And if he is arrogant, you want to show him his place. You don't want to inquire into his caste. Getting it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand.
Closer to your age, there is a beautiful girl, and she is beautiful, and she appears intelligent also in many ways. She is someone you want to approach, and you approach her, and the first thing you ask is, what's your jat? How do you sound? Who are you? What kind of beastly question is this? So it's a non-issue. It's a non-issue, and those who are still keeping this issue burning, they should be brought to justice. What's the point? What's the point? Why are you still interested in raising this again and again? Why this bogey? You will never have a complete absence of duffers, you see. Even, I suppose, after 100 years from today, you will continue to have people who believe in things like purity of blood. They'll say, we have this kind of blood, falana blood, and therefore we cannot marry into some other caste or something. The blood will become impure. COVID came to teach them what blood really is. Or a road accident, the best teacher. When you require immediate blood transfusion, do you inquire into the caste of the blood donor? You will die. And then you, in fact, do not. Because you know in your own heart that all this is just sham. And your son is dying. And you say, please, 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 get me B positive. You do not say, oh, I want only Brahmin or Kayast or Rajput B positive. You don't do that. Or do you do that? No. Then all these notions of superiority and purity of blood, they just vanish. The thing is, we all are people of mixed blood now. Think of your own lineage. Somebody in your line must have had a blood transfusion at some point in time. Either your father or grandfather or somebody. So you have mixed blood. So have I. Everybody has mixed blood. So caste is gone anyway. Finished. Even if you go to the scriptures, they are very clear. Very clear. Jayate Shudra. The one who takes birth is Shudra. The meaning is very clear. The body is Shudra. So there is no difference at the time of birth. Only the beast is born. And then depending on how you navigate through life, the kind of choices you make, the status of your consciousness is determined. How can caste be something that comes by birth? No. And you have already said that I have spoken on it. Yes, an entire Upanishad is devoted to this, Vajrasuchika Upanishad. The student is asking the Rishi, what is caste? And the Rishi, in the way of the Upanishads, the Rishis were very fun-loving people. They loved to kind of toy with the disciples. They said, please tell me, does the body have caste? Okay. Does the blood have caste? Does the bone have caste? What has caste? And the disciple is intrigued. No, all these things cannot have caste because these are just Panchbhut. How can that have caste? This is just soil. How can soil have caste? Okay, fine. So does the pure self, Atma, have caste? And this is Upanishad, this is Vedant. Does the Atma have caste? The Rishis. And the disciple is again the Atma is not even born, sir. How can it have caste? The Atma has no name, no form, no shape, no upadhi, no upma. How can it have caste? No attributes. How can it have caste? She says, don't you understand then what is caste? Caste is an imagination of the mind. Caste is neither in the body nor in the self. It is just in the mind. It's an imagination of the mind. It's a mental construct. It's a man-made thing. It's a man-made thing that I doubt ever had any utility. And even if it had some dubious utility at some point, it has long outlived its utility. Drop it. Drop it right now. Full stop. But to drop it, you'll need to have self-knowledge. You'll need to understand why you held on to it in the first place. To drop something, you must first of all know why you were clinching at it for so long. Caste didn't come to us. We kept clutching at caste, didn't we? So why did we do that? You have to realize, you have to go into yourself, you have to understand how the mind functions, you have to understand the ways of the ego, and then you will know how things like caste survive. The more you understand the nature of the mind, the more spontaneously stupidities like caste will drop. And what's more, not only will you drop caste, you will drop several other stupidities as well. I'll tell you, the man who believes in caste is also the man who believes in 1,000 other stupidities because they belong to the same family. For example, it is very difficult to be casteist and not ritualistic. The man who will be casteist will most probably be ritualistic as well. So these stupidities go together. For example, it's very difficult to be casteist and not superstitious. The man who will be casteist will also be superstitious. It's very difficult to be casteist and not violent. The casteist man will be violent as well. So when you drop caste, you find all these other things are dropping as well. And they'll be dropped only when the center that holds them together is dropped. That center is called ignorance of the self. When the inner ignorance is dropped, then all these stupidities, they all are together in one basket. And they go together in one basket.